How's the remodel coming?
It's coming along.
Trigger pulled.
The trigger is pulled. A couple things have been.
Expect this.
Yeah. Stuff is getting done. I've got the basement bedroom area. They're mostly done framing it. The bathroom is done being framed. The egress people are fucking just delay after fucking delay after delay. Where they said it was like, last week of August or first week of September. And so I called like middle of August and was like, hey, haven't heard from you guys. And, I had to pay a third of this up front. And you're like the highest rated service for this in St. Louis. So I kind of expected a little bit of discussion here, like, because I'm, I have a lot of stuff has to wait until that's done.
That's what I was going to ask.
And so it's really annoying. It's like, I can't even have the guys finish the last bit of framing around that area in the bedroom. Because they haven't got the egress done, and if they frame it as is, it'll just have to be torn down again. But it's taking shape. All the gym stuff is in the other side of my unfinished. I didn't like measure. I just kind of eyeballed the other unfinished area where I was like, yeah, I've definitely got enough for all my gym stuff and all my storage stuff. And thank God I was right, because that would have been infuriating if I then had to because how it is now is I'm having a double door put in between the room with like the pool table and the TV and sectional, which like you go down my stairs and take a left. And I need a door from that to the unfinished area for the gym, because that's where all the gym stuff is. Right now, if they were to finish it before that door is there, I would effectively be like locked out of that area until they add yet another door in where they're framing. But it's like, when it's one of these things where like when they're here, the guys I have, it's like one dude who's like in his mid 50s, like a shorter guy, super like seemingly a very hard worker, but also he'll just end conversations. So he'll be like, hey Taylor, I need to ask you something. Can you come down here real quick? And like he'll be like, yeah, so this right here, is this what you wanted? And then I'll like get part of the way through explaining exactly, and he'll be like, yep. And like the first time I talked to him, like getting the bids and everything, this guy came in so much fucking lower than everybody else, and I knew someone who recommended him highly, and like he gave me the quote, and he's like, I'm gonna go home and I will text you the itemized quote for all the things you're thinking of, and then we can take it a la carte, no like giant payment for all of it. And I was like, all right, that sounds good. And we're still in my basement. And he's like, okay. And then he just like turned around and just left.
Those are two autistic traits. That's what's going on. So
he's good. He's quick. Him and the three other guys.
More ADD. So I have that issue as well. I always have. It would infuriate my dad when I was a kid. If you're trying to explain something to me and you're at the part that I already know, it's incredibly frustrating for me. If you're trying to tell me like how to do some crown molding, and I know the first 3 out of 4 steps about how to get, I know the first angle, and you won't stop. I can't explain the feeling of being explained something that I know and having to sit through. But it's like, come on, get to the one little bit that I don't know. I know 80%. Give me the 20. Get to it. And like I would cut my dad off when he's trying to teach me something. I'm just like, I know. It's like, you don't know though. I know all the stuff you've already said. Get to the one little bit at the end. Like I just need to know about the hex bit twisty knob thing. Like whatever it is. I think it's an ADD thing.
That's probably it.
Infuriating.
I've heard so many horror stories about contractors like just like leaving for so long. Like I don't want to seem needy. Like being like, when will you be back?
I know you know this, and I know I've said it before. Final payment comes when it's done. I don't think I've ever had a contractor that didn't say, all right, I'm 95% done. Can we get all of it but $100? No. Remember the part in the beginning where I paid up front on time? Here's the part at the end where you finish the job on time.
Yeah.
That's the contract.
That's kind of what we're fucking doing here. This guy has been great. He was here today. It's like I was telling Woody, it's a white guy in his mid 50s and then 3 white guys in like their 30s. And they just like grind. I heard so today I was like sitting up here and I could like hear Rascal Flatts coming from my basement. Like, this is so like odd. Like, this isn't what I would expect.
My roofers, La Cucaracha all day.
I was surprised. I was surprised it was
highway.
That may have played a time or two.
Top of the charts for 60 years now. La Cucaracha.
And these guys love this. They find something they like and they really latch on.
People talk about American culture. Mexico has 5 songs. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like I've heard them all.
This guy today, he was like, yeah, you don't have to like, usually I do like a third or whatever and then payment like this, but yeah, today we'll get through this and I'll like get because I haven't paid him $1 yet and they've done a good bit of stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, just let me know for whatever like the deposit amount is, like a third or whatever you're doing. And then they all like left for what I thought was lunch, and it got to be like 2 p.m. And so I texted him and I was like, hey, I don't know what time you guys are planning on coming back, but I have to work tonight and I really need quiet. I can't have any noise at 5:30 or later. It's just not going to work for me. And he was like, oh, no, we're done for the day. And I was like, all right, so you just didn't, you told me you wanted to get paid and then you just left. And so hopefully he's supposed to show up tomorrow for like 7:30. We'll see. That's when he came today, and they just grinded until noon and got a ton of stuff done. I just keep waiting for the other shoe to drop because every fucking story I hear is it's a damn nightmare, and I feel almost like hoodwinked like by the egress company. The contractors have been good. The egress company is just like, they're like, all right, it's going to be 10,500 and we need 3,500 right now because we take one now, one when we start the next third when we start it, and then the final third when it's finished. It's supposed to be a 2-day thing. It's like, okay. And I paid my $3,500 to him to start the process like 7 weeks ago, I would bet. And they've delayed minimum 3 weeks. So I'm getting a little fucking impatient with these guys. It's like, you're the egress window people. You know, everybody's fucking waiting for you. Yeah.
I sent text. The dude was from my chat. I don't know him. We're not tight or anything, but he's in St. Louis, and I think he was a drywall contractor or something, and he wanted to. Do you remember the thing I sent you?
I did. That was after I talked to this guy, and he was so much cheaper than like the 4 other people I'd spoken to. I wanted to like lock this guy in, and so I just went like with this. It's so much cheaper. Like
he followed up and he's like, hey, I just want to know, like, was there something unprofessional about my proposal? Like, why did I lose? And I was like, I don't know.
It's just a price thing. And also
because you found someone you really liked.
Yeah. And he's been like, he doesn't bother me. He asks like one question per time, and it's for something like, door goes here right into the gym. And it's like, yes. He's like, okay. And that's like really about it. But I also liked him because the plumber I hired to do the rough in was like, hey, this is the contractor I work with, and this is the electrician I work with, and we do jobs constantly together. And we also will talk about the jobs prior to it. And so you won't have to, mollycoddle the contractor and be a middleman between us. We knock jobs out quick. He does a good job for a lower rate because we do so many jobs together. So I would recommend him, but keep hunting around if you want. And so I did keep hunting and then settled on him. And it has been like that, where it's like, I didn't have to tell him jack shit about like exactly the lines for where the bathroom would be, where the bedroom would go. He was like, oh yeah, the so-and-so with the plumber like gave me the schematic of where it has to be to work correctly. And so we're just going to do it like this. Does this look good to you still? Yeah, looks great. Let's do it. And so
now you have to choose materials.
Like
I don't know, the tile, the electrical sockets, like shit like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. I'll have, or electrical socket, I don't even know, but like flooring I have to pick, obviously like vanity, toilet, shower, tile for the shower surround, all that shit, and I have to pick.
Will we be going Japanese?
Yes, it's going to be just really, really garish. Really loud.
I think he meant the toilet, like you do in bidet, electric.
No, I actually am saving money by getting one of those holes they have in India.
Zach had the same joke.
Indian.
I did go exotic.
Now you don't want that. He's like, you sure Indian? He's like, yeah. He just takes a sledgehammer and hits the floor really hard.
That would be so funny. Like, guys, my friends come over, like, hey guys, we can like go hang out in the basement and not have to run all the way upstairs to go to the bathroom. Isn't this neat? And check out the new bathroom. Like those
no, Mark fell in.
those ridged like feet grips for where you Indian squat, and then I guess just pray that you're. I look at those holes and I'm like, it's a dice roll whether this is going to be going in there or if I'm going to have dirty shoes.
Taylor. You could save more money by having a bathroom upstairs too. Just drops 14 feet.
like a firehouse the way that pole went.
All my friends are like, God, I don't want to be. I fucking hate Taylor's house.
You're downstairs taking a squat, the most awkward
using the lower
shit ever.
is risky.
Someone shits on your shoulder. Hey, come on, I'm down here. Look at that.
I just couldn't pass up on the savings.
Look at that scrub brush in the back. That's not for the floor. That's what they wipe with.
Yeah, it's very obviously not for the floor.
No, what you literally do see is like a green garden hose in there, and as barbaric as that does seem, I'm like, I can get clean with a garden hose.
Oh yeah. You spray it on there.
Oh, look at the bucket.
Hold on, I need to use the restroom and then go eat food out of a communal bowl with my hands.
This is one of those things where you look back at the Roman Empire and you're like, man, they had their shit together. Mm-hmm. Thousands of years ago, they were way ahead of this. They had toilets with those sponges that were sanitized with vinegar, and there was like aqueduct water, like moving the poop along. Like you pooped in a hole, but you sat on a seat, you pooped in a hole, and then there was water like running along continuously, keeping it clean down there.
Yeah.
Although you did shit in a room with like 10 other men all sitting around shit. Apparently that was like a hangout. Shoot the shit. Maybe that's where shooting the shit comes from. Because they all sit there and shit and have a little.
Have you been to a third world country where you can't flush the toilet paper?
Just Alabama.
No,
dude, it's so awkward. I had this crippling fear that they're going to be like, I guess the guacamole didn't sit well with Woody based on the wiping I'm looking at. Like, he had a real catastrophe.
You have wiped far too much.
It's like, dude, I'm in fucking Nicaragua. You think it's going to be regular the whole time?
Like, no, this is on you guys. You're the ones who were out of ants and made me eat something
with the bucket
weird.
of shitty paper? Did they burn it? Did they dump it outside?
Yeah, well, there's a like a bathroom trash can with a lid, the kind that like tilts. And you just throw your toilet paper in there, and then every day they throw the toilet paper away. And I feel guilty for pooping because like someone has to be it's better than a chambermaid, but like parallel to it, adjacent to a chambermaid. And I've never had a chambermaid before, but like someone's going to clean my toilet paper up once or twice a day.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I've talked about this before. I think even Taylor thinks that it's a little much, but like my girlfriend and I don't even pee in the same toilet. I turn the water on when I pee. Yeah. Like we don't even pee in the same toilet. Like she has her bathroom and I have my bathroom. And like if I'm peeing in like the hallway bathroom that you could like, I turn the water on so she doesn't hear my pee, and she better turn it on too. I don't want to hear her pee.
You know what we have that's dope? I installed a light switch with a timer on it for our exhaust fan, so you can just bump that baby on for 15 minutes and leave, and it'll clear everything out and turn off on its own.
Do you use that poop-pourri stuff?
I'm sure it exists in the house. I don't use it regularly.
There's a little bottle of stuff called poop-pourri that you can like put in there, and I guess it neutralizes it. But like my bathroom is like sequestered off to the side. Like I got my secret pooping closet essentially.
Yours is,
and
that's
how I like it. It is actually, but like they're separated. I don't poop in there if there's anyone near that room. I'll go down. I have a third bathroom downstairs in my basement. I will go down there and poop if there are people even upstairs.